Hello and welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Today is the third project that I am doing for RachandBella Crafts design team. So this one is also going to be a journal, and I am going to try to tie everything together for this project. So these are the kits that I'm working with. Fall Friends Journal Pages kit. And these are all RachandBella's digital kits. Vintage Collage tear papers. Fall Butterflies. And Nanna's Antique Glaze paper. I thought I'd write it down. So Inspired Labels and Fall Butterflies is additional add-on that I requested so that I could do my last project for October. So this is it. So I won't take too much time. So I'm going to pause here. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover these cardboards. Okay, the next step . Okay, I'm at the sewing machine and I'm going to show you how I sew. This is, I always start at the right corner and I go all the way around and I meet it. So that's what I'm going to do here. So all I do is just put it on here and I try to line it up with the edge here of the paper. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do straight stitch and zigzags because that's my favorite pattern. So here we go. I finished them up. Now to do the corner part, I usually like to split the bottom and the top separately and then pull these two together to get the bottom ones out. And they usually come out. That's why I got the all here. So you have both of them and you just bring them out. So there they are. So now the four of them are in the front. And all you do is tie two strings, get two of them together, separate them. So just get them together and just tie it. I like to have them in the front of my project just for more texture. But yeah, so all you do is just tie it one way and then go the other way. And I do it 3 times. That's 2. and then one more time. And that's it. So I'm going to do the rest, okay? And then I'll be back. So I'm done with all of this. So I'm going to put this aside. Hot water, instant coffee, and baking soda. Okay, this is how my paper turned out. It's actually this color. This is what it turned out to be. And once it was dried, I sprinkled water again to activate the coffee and maybe the baking soda and the stress that I had put on the paper before coffee dyeing it. So this is how they came out. How I did the pocket. You get an 8x11 or a full-size page like this, and then what I did, you fold it once, half, and then you fold it again. Then once you get that, and then you open it up, and then you make like a little airplane. Fold this up, and then you turn it around, and this is what you get. And then all you do is bend this back. And that's it. Let me show you what I've done so far. So I did the stenciling and leaves all the way around it for the fall. And so that's that. And here's the other one. This one has more color, has more of the fall colors. And I'll show you how I did all that. I will get to this on another video clip. Here's another lace that I decided to put on there. And then this one, same thing. You know, I just put the leaves around it. And here's a nice lace for that one. And then this one too. This one I only did a few. And then on this side too. So, and then I did ruffles on this one. So that's what I've done so far. Put the lace and did the stenciling. But I'm going to show you how I did the stenciling, the colors to it. So I left this one so that you all could see. And so this is going to be part of that. So let me just get these out of the way. Okay, so I used this. I really like this sleeve because it kind of droops down, and that's what I like about it. So I'm going to start here at the corner. So I usually start with the lightest color and work my way through the darkest color. So I get the yellow, well, I shouldn't say yellow, the foliage amber, and I put that as the foundation of the leaf. So I make sure that I stencil it really, really good. and then I cover it. There it is. There's my first layer. Then the second layer is my orange color, which is spice marmalade. And you get that, and you just put it in certain areas, not all in the same place. So all you're doing is dabbing. And then here's the barn door, which is the red. And you're just, again, just putting it here and there. And then the green, which is the peeled paint. Oops, I moved it a little bit. There you go. Peeled paint, and then again, just dabbing it here and there. Not all over the place, just a little bit dabbing you're doing to these. And then the purple, you got to be very careful with the purple because it is very dark, and you're just gonna dab it lightly here and there just to get that purplish color in there, because you do see the purple in the leaves. And then I like to get the vintage, the brown in this case, and then just dab it all over the place. And then once you lift this up, this is what you get. You see that? That is the fall colors. And that's what I'm doing to the rest of them. Now I just got to finish this one. So then again, I start in another place. I think I want this one on this side. And then repeat it again in this order, the light to the darkest, okay? And that's what you do. So I'm going to stop here. So I made the gazette. It's really simple. You just get a piece of, this is what, 2 inches, a 2-inch cardstock, and I fold it in half. And then once I fold it in half, and then I fold it back to the fold, and then I do the same to the back. And then to put this in here, see, I want this part to be on the inside, so it will look like an M when you put it on here. Okay, so I was just gluing this on, and I said, oh, I better turn on the video so you can see. Labels on here: joy, positivity, happy, imagine, and inspire. And if you notice, I also put like a MUSLIN behind it on all of them. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the signature. Now, the way I thread is, in order to get the thread in there, I always do that. I crease it, turn it around, and it goes right in here. And there you go. Okay, what I'm doing here is I'm cutting up the vintage collage tear paper. This is the heat gun my husband bought me. Okay, I'm back. Okay, now I'm going to string this. Now, the way I string this, I'll show you. I usually make a point with the scissors at the end of where I'm going to do the beading. And then because I don't want it to fray, I'm going to put a little bit of glue on my finger here. And do this. Okay, let it sit there for a little bit. As you can see, it's very pointy. And that's my trick when it comes to put Okay, I had to stop the camera because this size is not going to make this work. So there's 10 left, and here's what I had to do. I had to cut them and make them thinner so that this way could work for me. So again, I'm going to fold them in half like I had planned it to do on these. And right now I need 3. So I'm just folding 3 for right now. So I could show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and place this one right there. And then place this one right here. And then this one right here. So now this should work. And let me get a smaller one. That one. Only because of the corrugated image that I have right there. Now that seems to work better. There it is. Okay, so this is going to have to go right here. And this is going to go right here by the line of the seam. And then this is going to be in the middle. So when I do the other one, then I'll have enough room to do the other one. So, okay, so let's get started here. So this is how the first one's going to look like. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that on. and I think I'm ready to let it go. Okay, so this is the final product.